As you enter your room, you see Stella was sleeping uncomfortably. You went to her and pulled the blanket on her. She woke up by your actions. Oh, sorry, I was just. She interrupted you. When did you come? She asked while sitting, rubbing her eyes. Just now. What? You just came back from your office? She asked a bit louder while you were confused. What? When I went to the office? Then where were you and from where you're coming back now? Your face flushed red. Actually, I. Actually, what? Actually, I was in Jungkook's room. What? She got up from the bed and held her shoulders. Maybe I was starting to hear the things. Can you repeat? You heard right. You said lowering your head. Meanwhile, she is too stunned to speak after processing your words. She asked, what were you doing there? Like, I can't understand anything, so kindly explain. Actually, the situation was like that, so I ended up there. And that's what I want to know. What was that situation that you were in Jungkook's room the whole night? I was. Just tell me already. What you want? Me to die in curiosity? Actually, I was sick, so Jungkook took care of me. You were sick? She asked you worriedly. I was. Now I'm all good. Don't worry. She nodded, but quickly her expressions changed from worried to a teasing one. So my brother-in-law took care of you, huh? She said teasingly while you were embarrassed and flustered remembering everything. Still, why were you there? He can take care of you here also. How you ended up there? Now tell me everything quickly. She asked impatiently, not having any other choice. You told her everything except that you both were sleeping on the same bed. Oh, I missed a lot of things, but it's fine. If I were here, you both wouldn't get the chance. You became more red listening to her words. It's not like that. What were you thinking? You said shyly. Oh my god, someone is blushing. You hit her arm. Sarah, stop teasing me. I already told you it's not like that. If it's not, then it will be. She said, smirking. You blushed more. Why were you sleeping here? You asked, trying to change the topic. I came to check on you, but you weren't here, so I thought you went to the office. So I waited for you, unknowingly dozed off. But my best friend was with my brother in law. Interesting, she said with a teasing smile. And down, start again. She laughed. Okay, okay, but literally, it's so funny. But suddenly she stopped laughing and looked at you. And where did Chunk sleep? You cursed under your breath. Why always her brain works fast in this type of things? You thought. She looked at you. Did you both? Before she completes the sentence, you said, couch. Yes, couch. He slept on the couch. You laughed awkwardly. She looked at you suspiciously. Really? Why am sensing you were hiding something from me? Why would I? It's the truth. Okay, anyway, take care of yourself. Don't overwork yourself every time. She said, okay. Okay, I'm also going now. You may think about my handsome brother in law. You. She laughed and went from there. You sighed and went for a bath. After freshening up, you went to the dining area. Mrs. John is sitting there. The table, you smiled looking at her. Good morning, Auntie. Good morning, dear. Sit, everything is ready. Everyone will be coming soon. You nodded and pulled the chair to sit. Mrs. John noticed your hand. What happened to your hand, dear? She asked, looking at it. Actually, Auntie, yesterday accidentally hot water fell on my hand. Not only that, Mom, she's also sick. Stella said, coming from the kitchen, holding a pot. And you know, Jungkook took care of her, she said teasingly, looking at you. Jungkook? I didn't know he could take care of anyone. I never saw him. Or maybe the situation never came. You were totally embarrassed. You know something? Things happen unexpectedly, Mom. Like they both don't even talk to each other properly. But still, he take care of her. How sweet of him. Mr. John glanced at you, understanding the situation and assuming what Stella was doing. It's true, it's not less than a miracle. He rarely cares for anyone. But dear, you should take care of yourself. Don't always overwork yourself. Sometimes you should take rest. He nodded. Yes, auntie. Saying this, you sat. Everyone started to come for lunch. Everyone was eating and enjoying the food, but the moment got disturbed by a call, and it was none other than yours. You picked up the call. Oh, okay, I will reach there in an hour. You said, where are you going? To the office. I told you about the deal. The investors are coming today, so I have to be there. But dear, you are not okay. You just got better. I'm okay, auntie. I will just attend the meeting and will be back. But Jimin is there, so why do you have to go? You know Jimin, even he can handle properly, but he still wants me. And besides, the investor want to meet both of us, so I have to be there. I will just sit there. Rest of the work, Jimin and Alec will handle. You said, meanwhile, Jungkook is totally jealous. He just got jealous hearing Jimin's name. Okay, if you are going, then invite him to the bachelor's party tonight. Oh, I forgot about that. I will tell him. And yes, I will you up from the office. You have to accompany me for shopping, you know. I have to look good. You're already beautiful, sweetheart. Sarah blushed, hearing his words. Everyone laughed. Your eyes met Jungkook, but there was something that you never seen. You quickly diverted your gaze, still not able to look at him. Time skip. The investors agreed to deal with your company. Signing the contract, you went to your office. Jimin is coming when he stopped looking at the scene. Hello, I'm Ronwu, Mr. Shin's secretary. Okay, how may I help you, sir? You may call me Ronwu. Nothing, it's not work related. Are you free tonight? Would you like to go on a date with me? He said, scratching his neck. Jimin clenched his fist and was about to go towards them but stopped hearing Alec words. Actually, I'm not free. I have an important work. I have to sleep. If you start to deny people like that, no one will marry you. You will stay single all your life. He said, coming from behind, even though he was about to punch that guy, but messing with Alec is his favorite thing. So, how can he lose the chance? She looked at him for a second, then said, who said I'm single? Jimin frowned at her reply. What do you mean? But without answering him, she went from there. Does she have a boyfriend? He don't know, but there is a feeling which hurt him, knowing she is not single, but shrugging his thought he went to your office. Alec, you have to come to the bachelor party tonight. But ma'am, no, but you have to. Otherwise, you have to deal with Stella and I will not help you at all. You said chuckling. That's when Jimin came. What you both are talking about without me and laughing. Nothing, I'm just inviting her. You also have to come tonight to the party. How can you invite her before me? He said, sulking. Can't I? You are my friend, so you should invite me first. Oh god, what will I do with you? You said and packed your things ready to leave. When you have to answer, she also doesn't say anything to me. Alec looked at him and frowned. Why would I? We are nobody to each other. And this words just made him more irritated and somewhere hurt him too. Right. Saying this, you started to walk. Jimin took a last glance and went behind you. You were walking when Jimin stopped you, holding your hand. You turned around. What? You asked him with a questioning look. You should not take her side always. Okay. No, it's not okay. Do you know she had a boyfriend? No, I don't. But even she has. So what? Why are you behaving like this? She doesn't tell me she had a boyfriend. Why would she? Wait, do you love her? You asked shockingly while his face became red. What are you saying? I don't. He said, avoiding your gaze. You smirked. Really? You asked with a teasing smile and started to look at his eyes, but you stopped when someone pulled you towards him. You looked back. Jungkook? Your voice came like a whisper. Meanwhile, his eyes were cold, and he didn't know what he would do if he stayed a minute more. Let's go, we are waiting for you from the last 20 minutes, he said, throwing daggers in Jimin's body. Yes, I was about to. Before he completed a sentence, he started to walk, holding her hand, leaving Jimin confused, Stella smug looking at the scene. As they both reached the car, he sat on the back seat. You saw one who is driving and Stella is sitting beside him, and Rin is also there, sitting backside, so you have to sit beside this iceberg. Grounding, you sat beside him. Can't you come early? We were waiting for you so long. And you were busy in your talking. Shut up, Ren. What happened? Why? Jimin is looking frustrated. Is everything okay? Yeah, everything is fine. It's just I invited Alec before him, so he was arguing with me. Why did I invite him? He will never change. Jungkook not liking the discussion. Wonwoo, can you play music? He said totally annoyed, which while Stella is enjoying the reaction of Jungkook. Does he is on his periods? Why is he always so moody? God, his mood swings. You whisper to yourself that when your phone vibrates, you look at your phone, Jungkook glanced and it's Jimin text. You opened it. He is the cold you were talking about. He's looking at me like I stole his money. You laughed slightly. We just add fuels in the fire. You sent a laughing emoji and typed yes and kept your phone in your purse. She never smiles like that in front of me, he thought, and sitting between you and Ren with a grumpy face. You were enjoying the view outside. You always like to watch outside, enjoying nature. The cold air is hitting your face, which is making your eyelids heavy. You rub your eyes, but sleep is engulfing you. And after some time, you slept and eventually put your head on Jungkook's shoulder. He looked towards you. The moment your head landed on his shoulder, his jealousy, anger just vanished looking at you. Peaceful face, his heart just calmed down, noticing a movement. Wonwoo off the music. Stella looked at you, both from the mirror, smiling. Wonwoo also smiled, looking at the scene. He turned off the music, while Ren is too engrossed in his phone, not caring what is happening in his surrounding. You slept peacefully, holding his arms. He pulled you closer to him with other hand and closed his eyes, remembering your both first met how you ended up sleeping on his shoulder like this only. Unknowingly, a smile came to his face. He thought, time skip. Soon you all reached the mall, but you were still sleeping. We will go inside. Wake up her and come. She said to Jungkook. He nodded. She smiled, looking at Wanwu, and all of them went inside. Jungkook looked towards you again, lost in the moment. You snuggled more in his arms. He doesn't want to pick up you, but he have to. Tucking a hair strand behind your ear, he softly shakes you. You opened your eyes lazily and looked at his face. What? We have reached, madam. You quickly sat properly, seeing your position. Where are everyone? They already went inside. Do you like my arms this much that you always ended up sleeping on them? You said, looking at you, which were on his arms. You quickly take them back, feeling too embarrassed and just want to disappear. I was just tired. I know. Next time, find some new excuses, Mrs. Kim. This lame excuse doesn't suit you. He said with a smirk. You were just red like a tomato. You quickly went outside. He laughed, looking at your action, and went outside. Going inside, you both went towards them. How was your sleep? I know which skirt slipping on my handsome brother in law's shoulders. She whispered in your ear. Your face turned more red. She never lets a chance to tease you. Why didn't you wake up me? You know how embarrassing it was. I want to give you both quality time. What quality time? We are not couples. That you're giving us time. If you both are not, then we'll become one. She said, winking at you. Stop it, Stella. Anyways, I didn't ask you earlier why they are here. Didn't you told you will only come? Okay, but Wanwu and Ren also want to shopping, so we track Jungkook too. So you won't miss him. You sighed knowing she won't stop teasing you like this. But with the shopping, teasing and bickering and went home. Time skipped to night at club. You, Stella, Wanwu and Ren came waiting for others to come. You all were standing at the corner holding a glass of beer. Soon Jungkook came and started to find all of you. His eyes landed on you, his breath hissed looking at you, as if you are the only one present there. You were wearing a red short dress, looking all sexy, making his heart poor. He said, coming towards you and Stella, hugging you both. Jungkook eyes darkened, even though he is hugging Stella also, but his focus is on you only. He clenched his face, trying to control his inner demons. When he hugged him, breaking the hug, he said, how are you both? It's been a long time since I have met you both. Stop being dramatic, Jimin. We just met a few hours back. You don't value my emotions. How are Midway Pride? All good. You didn't change a bit. I know I am always handsome. You and Stella hit him on his shoulder. While hitting me, I didn't lie. You both laughed at his jokes and sighed. I wish I could kick on his balls that he would never imagine touching her. Jimin greeted Bonwu and Ren. Also, Jungkook came towards you all, not at all happy by the fact that Jimin is here. Meet my brother Jungkook. Wonwu introduced Jungkook to Jimin. Jungkook is looking at him coldly like he will rip him apart. Even though Jimin is sensing something is wrong from his look, he extended his hand for handshake. Jungkook looked at his hand for a second, then handshake tightening his grip. Somehow Jimin took his hand back. Chill, bro. We are not going for wrestling. He said, cracking a joke, but Jungkook was just looking at him coldly. Stella noticed the tension between them and said, let's go dance. Everyone nodded, but you noticed Alec hadn't come yet. Where is Alec? She didn't come yet. Wait, I will call her. You nodded. Hello, guys. She said, coming. Oh, you came? I was about to call you. Wow, girl, you're looking way more hot today. While someone is chosen to his place is none other than Jimin. Alec is wearing a black short dress, and today she is not wearing her specs, totally out of her character. Jimin is losing his senses, looking at her, but soon realization hit him. He looked away. Thank you. Now everyone came. Let's go for dance. Yeah, my body is already moving hearing the dance. Everyone chuckled and went to the dance section.